Hi, John, and thank you for the opportunity to prepare you this informational video. So I'm going to show you what kind of traffic you can bring in with a website since you don't have one, and luckily that is what I do. So I'm going to show you the three things that Google looks for when they're ranking a website, and what will go into the research in building a website should you decide you want to get one up and going and ranking, because the whole point here will be to outrank your competition. So let me show you how it looks in Google first. I did a search for, and this is what we call keywords. So I looked for general contractor, San Luis Obispo County. Now there will be several keywords depending on the services you offer and the locations you offer them in. But I assume that this would be one you would want to rank at the top in. We could do Santa Barbara County as well, or Santa Maria specifically, or wherever you're willing to travel. But you'll want to do it in every town and city that you provide services in. And we'll also want to drill down on this general contracting and make sure we're including all the services that you're providing. So when you do a search in Google, you put in your keyword search, and this can be any term that a potential customer will be looking for. And again, depends on the services you're offering and where you're offering them at. So at the top, we usually see the advertisements. These are Google ads run by whatever company is running them at the time. Below that, we will find the Google Map Pack. And this is where you want your website ranking for your keywords. Below that is what we call the Google organic listings. You also want your website here on page 1 because not many people go to page 2. The map pack here will take about 40% of the traffic, and the rest will be split between whoever's listed here on page 1. And like I said, not many people go to page 2 when they're looking for services. So I pulled two sample websites to look at, one from San Luis Obispo County and one from Santa Barbara County, so that we can sort of go through it and get an idea of what we're looking at here. So the first one here is Godfrey Construction. So let's get into the three things that Google is looking for when they rank a page. So the first thing is they're looking for content on your homepage. Content being a combination of words and images. So they want to see about 1,500 words on your homepage, and within those words should be several of these keywords that are searched in Google. And again, that's part of the research that goes into building your website, is looking at all of your competitors online, anybody offering the same services, and pulling those keywords that they're using and making sure you're using them more. And I'll get into that in a moment. So Google wants to see content. They want to see several images. Those images should be saved using keyword terms. And these guys look like they're probably a little short on the 1,500, but if they are at the 1,500, you want to make sure you beat them. So you want to come in at about 1,600. So these were the ones that I pulled from San Luis Obispo County. Let's take a look at the one that I pulled from Santa Barbara County. So this is Young Construction. And let's take a look at their homepage and see what they've got for content. So they have just clicks right off the bat. So while it's a nice website, it's actually not very user-friendly. And as you can see, you have to click on these pictures to find pages to go to. So they'd be fairly easy to beat in the content. Again, it's just a matter of making sure that you're mirroring the keywords that they're using there. So I have a database that I plug my websites into to see what they're ranking for and what would be needed to beat them out. So as you can see, they're ranking for 75 keywords. And the nice thing about this program is I can drill down on these keywords here and see what they are, and make sure we can incorporate them into the content in your website so that you'll be ranking for them. So they're ranking for Construction Santa Barbara, which has a search volume of 40 per month. These ones with their name don't really count. Santa Barbara Construction Companies, that has a search volume of 80 per month. Santa Barbara Contractors, search volume of 90 per month. Santa Barbara Construction has a search volume of 70 per month. Santa Barbara General Contractors has a search 100 per month. So you get the idea. There are several here. And we can take these from here and incorporate them into your content on your website. So let's take a look at the other contractor and see how many keywords he's ranking for. So they've got 137 keywords. So again, we can drill down here, pull out the ones we want. And these won't be the only two websites that we'll be looking at as far as doing the research for your content. We will be doing several searches for services you provide and the locations you provide them in, and pulling sort of the guys that are at the top and running them through this program to pull out keywords and find what we need to rank for. So Ganage here is bringing in about 16, actually it says it looks like they're going up to 20 for the month in traffic. And Young Construction is bringing up, it looks 73 plus 4, a 77 per month in traffic. So, I mean, this alone could bring you anywhere from 20 to 80 people per month just having a website on Google ranking for those various keywords that you would like to be searched for. And, you know, it could even potentially be more than that. However, there's a few more things that go into getting a website ranked after the content with the keywords. The second thing that they look for is citations. So citations for Google is essentially online directory listings. They want to see your company name, address, and phone number listed on various sites across the internet, especially local sites, so that they trust that your company is legit and that they'll start ranking your page. So when I say online directory listings, I mean things like they want to see you listed on Yelp. If you do Angie's List or Home or House or anything like that, those count as citations. There are also local Yahoo pages, the Yellow pages, Better Business Bureau, Chamber of Commerce, all of those things. So we'll have to put citations in place so that Google will trust your website and drive your website up to the top. The third thing that Google looks for is backlinks. And you can see backlinks here and the referring domains. So the number of backlinks doesn't matter as much as the referring domains do. Again, this program is great because I can drill into the referring domains of anybody who's in your competition in your niche, and we can pull those websites and make sure that we get your company listed on those same places. Backlinks are essentially a referral back to your website with a link from another trusted source. So it's quality over quantity here. You'd want to have obviously more than the competition does, and everybody will be different, but you want to shoot for a few more than them, and you want to make sure you have quality backlinks. So it can be anything like a social media post, a review, anyone who links back to your website. It could be a blog post, a guest post, and this program is great in that it shows me everything we would need to build your website for you, and the numbers that we would have to shoot for to sort of outrank. So if you're interested in implementing any of these methods to build yourself a website and bring in some online traffic, I'd love to answer any questions with you. We don't do cookie cutter prices. It would just be a quick phone call to find out what kind of services specifically that you want to offer and what you don't want to offer. And where, and you know, what your radius is, where you're traveling to and where you're working. At that point, I typically dive into the research and come up with a proposal for you. So I really appreciate the opportunity to prepare this video for you. Again, I would love some feedback, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you've got any questions. I hope you have a great day.